Hey everybody, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I've got about 23 minutes before our call starts, but I wanted to do a recording so you guys could have something to sort of use to review on the P5 running the bases process. So let me go ahead and jump right into it. First off, again, probably the most important element of this is the messaging, is how you're communicating with people. Again, if you're out there trying to play doctor, trying to look for people with cancer or some other crazy health problem, okay, I get it, and that's probably a customer. Again, do not make any health claims, okay? But those are just customers, and the chances of them being a business builder aren't really much that different than you going into McDonald's and asking someone who likes their hamburgers if they want to buy a McDonald's restaurant. You're probably going to have to talk to a lot of people. So what do you want to do then? Well, again, change the conversation. Change the conversation that you're having with them and be more interested in their life and what's going on in their life, not just the obvious health challenge that they're experiencing. Hopefully you're not just targeting that audience. And I know we want to help as many people as possible, but if you're here to build a business, let's build a business, guys. Right? Pharmaceutical people, they don't go around just looking for individual patients. No, they go to the doctors because they know the doctors represent lots of patients. In our case, we're looking for people that are hungry, that are coachable, and that are willing to make commitment to daily, consistent activities. Right? That's who you're looking for. So again, the first conversation, like I cover in training, is ask them 4 questions, and it's about their current career experience. Do they enjoy their work? Are they passionate about it? Can they every morning they just jumping out of bed, can't wait to get to work? Or is it a drag and I just do it because it's just paying the bills kind of a thing, right? Do they have unlimited income earning potential with what they're doing? Do they see really a good success path and results that will happen in a acceptable amount of time for them? And do they also have enough free time to spend with their family and loved ones? Do they have enough time to do things they enjoy, like recreational activities? Maybe do charitable activities or give back to the community. And then third, or the final thing, is that do they know when they can retire? How long are they going to have to do what they're doing before they'll be able to stop working and continue their quality of life and have enough income coming in each month to more than pay their bills, to allow them to travel, again, basically to do what they want to do when they want to do it. Is that date acceptable? I'll tell you, most people don't know what that date is. And like Zig Ziglar said, if you're aiming at nothing, you're likely to hit it. So so now that we know, that's the initial conversation, let me switch over to the screen here and show you what this looks like in Genie. So in Genie, as you're taking someone through the steps, I'm going to click here on contacts. I'm going to use this guy at the top because I know him. Okay, so I'm going to click on my name here. And again, the very first step is connect. So once you've asked someone those questions and they've came back to you and told you, and most people, by the way, will be unhappy with at least 2 or more of those areas, right? They don't feel they're making enough money. They don't like what they do. They don't know when they can retire. At least 2, or if not all of those areas, they are definitely not happy with. So you just, you can say, wow, I'd love to share with you what I'm super excited about because I think it might be a good fit for you as well. When do you have like 3.5 minutes to watch a little video to see if it's something you might be qualified for? That's it. You ask them that. And again, you can use different language. I know some people feel like, well, who are you to tell me if I'm qualified for something? They feel uncomfortable about it, but that shouldn't be the posture. It should be like, this is an environment just to see if it's something by definition, like if you have an interest in, to see if you might qualify, to get the details for. That's it. That's all it is. It's not like you saying, oh, I'm going to be your boss or anything like that. It's just basically that. But if you're uncomfortable with that, then you can just say, yes, when would you have 3.5 minutes to take a look at something to see if you have interest in it? Okay, so whatever you're comfortable with. Again, the reason I like the qualify thing is because a lot of people are like, yeah, I want to see if I'm qualified for it. And they tend to open. The open rate tends to be a little bit better. So anyways, do that. And then once they say, sure, you let them know, okay, yeah, well, I'll call you then in a couple hours, and I'll follow up with you or whenever that time is. Okay, so you click on share. You're going to skip this screen here. You don't need to select any assets. This is all done for you in the form of templates. So you click on the next button on the bottom. Okay, it will load the template page. And then there you have it. Your initial contact should be there. If not, you may need to drop this down. It needs to select step 1. Okay, we're going right by the numbers, guys. Step 1, initial contact. Again, it'll probably be automatically selected since you are in that step 1. Okay, and you can send it via text, via email, or other, which is any other social media or app that you have on your phone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select text here. Okay, I'm going to click share. It's going to prepare the text message for me in my text message app, and I hit send. I'm done. I just did step 1. Okay, so the next step in the process is called running the bases, right? So we should know that, and that's a running the bases email that contains the guts. So when you call them back after they've watched, you give them a chance to watch a 3.5-minute video clip, you simply ask, would you like the information? Again, I think anybody can do that, right? First, have that initial conversation with them where it's all about them. You're learning about them. If they communicate with you, they're unhappy with various parts of their life, say, hey, I got something that I'm super excited about, and I think you'd be a phenomenal fit for it too, based on your background. I think there's a lot of untapped talent that you have. When do you have 3.5 minutes? I want you to watch this. Give me your feedback, and let me know if it's something you think you might be qualified for. Okay, that's it. Send them that video. When you follow up, here's the whole line that you need to ask. Would you like the information? Okay. If you can't say that, I don't know. If that's too difficult, too complicated, I don't know. Good luck. Okay. People go to 4 years, 5 years of university. Okay. That's the sentence you got to ask, because all the information, or the 3 minutes, basically says at the end of that, we have about 3 minutes worth of information, or 4 minutes, I think I say, 4 minutes worth of information we'd like to share with you. Please get back to the person who invited you here, and they will provide that for you, basically is what I say. So that's all you do. Would you like the information? Yes, no. Now, they may, even if they balk or if they have questions, go, you know what? Let me send you the information. Okay, this is all part of the system, and I need to do this anyway so that you know that you can do the same process, right? So now this becomes, hopefully, subconsciously, this is becoming very duplicable for them. They're like, wow, yeah, okay, let me check it out. So then we're going to go back over here to show you what it looks like in the app. Okay, so I'm going to go right back to the contact here, and I'm in the second step there at the top, invite, present, chat. It's also in the one-pager here. And again, I'm just going to click next. You're going to skip past any selecting of any specific assets. And you'll see running the bases should by default be there on your screen. And you're going to now just select email. Okay, and again, by the way, if it's not, you drop down the template and you make sure it says running the bases. That's step 2. That's the full 30 minutes worth of information. Okay. Now, you select email. It's going to have all that formatted for you. Right? Email. Scroll down. And again, if you're a pro subscriber, which we highly encourage you to be, click on add second message. Okay. And it'll automatically fill that out for you in text, or if you want to select another app, you click on other, you can do that. But that's it. I'm going to click on share. Boom. It's going to send out the email. Then it's going to pull up that text message automatically, and it's going to allow me to send that as well. And now you're done. Okay. So we're in the home stretch here, guys. There we go. I'm already getting notifications of the email, of the text message, etc. Okay, so the final step is, let me go back into the contact. So you call them back after they've had a chance to view the information. And now we're in step 3, collect a decision. All right, same deal. You're going to click on share. You're going to skip to the template. Okay, and on the phone, what you're going to be asking them is, when you call them is, so are you only interested in benefiting from this amazing technology for yourself? Or would you also be interested in helping other people and getting paid for it and making some money with us? And then you shut up and you let them respond. Okay, and again, when you're doing that, they're going to tell you, unless they're super negative against network marketing or whatnot, they'll probably say, well, yeah, I'd like to learn how I get paid or make some money. Great. What you do is the default template will be the decision associate. That's the one you would send. But if you drop it down, if they say customer, you select 3C for customer. If they say, I still have some questions or I'm still unclear, you click on Let's Talk Business Webinar, and that's 3W, so they can register for the webinar. Okay, so it's basically either one of those. Again, most people, you're going to find that, and if they've been receptive and paying attention the whole time, they're going to want to, of course, capitalize on the opportunity. So they'll be selecting 3A for associate decision. And then you just click share. Boom. Sets up the text. And away it goes. You're done. You've just put someone through all the processes. Now, I do need to mention, I did miss one small step of this. And that is adding your upline expert, again, preferably bronze or gold or above. If you have access to a diamond executive, make sure you add them into a group chat. And we encourage you to use Messenger, WhatsApp, Telegram, something that's globally available for free. Text messaging, if you have to, because again, text messaging generally only applies to a local country. International text messaging can become a nightmare because of costs and architectures and all this. So preferably a messenger app, and you can have a much more group control as well. Because again, even phones, if you're on an iPhone versus Android, there are certain features that aren't that consistent. But if you're using a messaging app, you're all going to see the same thing. Okay, so we encourage you to take advantage of that. And then that's it. And let them tell you again, the videos are going to do the explaining on how to get started at whichever level or whichever direction they want. And you just follow up and help them, just hold their hand through that process and then get them started in the training, and they're ready to go. And again, we're now getting ready to launch templates that will automatically drip. So if they still haven't responded or still sitting on the fence, they'll get an email from me every day for the first week, and then every few days, okay, and then every once a week and once a couple times a month, just so that you stay in front of them until they're ready. Guys, I think one of the most common misconceptions is that if people don't respond, it means they're not interested. No, the majority of the time people are just distracted, and sometimes they get distracted, and if you're not touching them or communicating with them, they're going to think, hey, not important to you, you're probably not really that excited about it, must have been just one of those flash in the pan things. So being consistent, as we know, is one of the fundamental elements for success. So I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Again, this is, I think you can agree, having a little 10-minute, 15-minute or whatever overview training. That is the fundamentals. If you're doing that process over and over and over again and teaching other people how to do that in this 15-minute training, this is when you're going to start to see real duplication start to happen for you. So all the best to you, and I'll see you later. Take care.